Hello, everybody, and welcome to San Diego. We're at RFK Stadium for Game 1 of the 1984 World Series between the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. Leading off for the Tigers today is going to be Lou Whitaker. Batting second is the shortstop Alan Trammell. Batting third, the right fielder Kirk Gibson. Batting fourth is the catcher Lance Parrish. Batting fifth, the left fielder Larry Herndon. Batting sixth, the designated hitter Barbaro Garbey. Batting seventh is the center fielder Chet Lemon. Batting eighth is the first baseman Darrell Evans, and batting ninth is Marty Castillo, the third baseman. On the mound for the Padres is Mark Thurman. Mark Thurman was 14-8 in the regular season. He pitched 179 innings and had a 2.97 earn on average. And Whitaker, we're getting ready for the first pitch. He steps up to the plate. Thurman gets his sign from Kennedy. And here's the pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball towards second base. Wiggins moving to his right to see if he can pick it up. And he is going to boot it. It's going to be an error on Wiggins, and Whitaker is on, and he's going to move up to second as Whitaker threw the ball away. So Whitaker on second, and here's Alan Trammell. Trammell during the regular season hit .314 with 14 homers, 69 RBIs, and here comes the pitch from Thurman. And it's going to be a fly ball out to right field. Should be an easy play out there for Tony Gwynn, and it is, and there's one down. Here's Kirk Gibson. Gibson hit .282 in the regular season, 27 homers, 91 RBIs. Thurman in the stretch, looking Whitaker back to second base. Here comes the pitch to Gibson. And it's going to be a little pop-up over towards first base. Garvey's going to have it easily, and there's two away. Here's Lance Parrish, the catcher. Parrish hit .237 during the regular season with 33 homers and 98 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a ground ball over towards Gary Templeton. And Templeton moving over will have it and throws out Parrish, and the inning is over. So here come the Padres here in the bottom of the first. And leading off for the Padres, playing second base is Alan Wiggins. Batting second, the right fielder Tony Gwynn. Batting third, the first baseman Steve Garvey. Batting fourth is Greg Nettles playing third base. Batting fifth is the catcher Terry Kennedy. Batting sixth, the center fielder Bobby Brown. Batting seventh is the left fielder Carmelo Martinez. Batting eighth, the shortstop Gary Templeton. And batting ninth is the designated hitter Kirk Bavacqua. On the mound for the Tigers is their ace Jack Morris. He went 19-11 in the regular season with a 3.6 earned run average and pitched 240 innings. Here comes the delivery to Wiggins. And it's going to be a base hit in the right field. So Wiggins leads off with a single. He's got good speed. And Morris throws over to keep him close, and Wiggins gets back easily. Here's Tony Gwynn. Gwynn hit .351 in the regular season, hit 5 homers and 71 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Morris, and that's going to be a base hit in the center field. That could get Wiggins over to third. Lemon comes up throwing. And he's safe at third on a close play. Castillo just got the tag up a little high, and it's now second and third. Nobody out for Steve Garvey. Garvey during the regular season hit .284 with 8 homers and 86 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And it's going to be a ground ball towards second base. That will probably let Wiggins score, and Gwynn will move over to third. And it's 1-0 Padres. Here's Greg Nettles. Nettles during the regular season, 20 homers, 65 RBIs, and only hit .228. Here comes the pitch from Morris. That's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. A little shallow, won't score the run. Herndon makes the catch, and there are two away. Here's Terry Kennedy. He hit .240 in the regular season, 14 homers, and 57 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And that is a long drive way back. And that is going to be gone. A home run for Terry Kennedy. And the Padres are now up 3-0 here in the first inning. Here's Bobby Brown. And the pitch from Morris. And there's going to be a line shot right at Trammell, and that's the inning. We head to the second. It's 3-0 the Padres. Here's Larry Herndon facing Thurman. Herndon during regular season hit 7 homers, 43 RBIs, and hit 280. And here comes the pitch from Thurman, and he will walk Larry Herndon. The Tigers have a runner on, and here is Barbaro Garbe, the designated hitter. He hit 287 in the regular season with 5 homers and 52 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. And it's going to be a little fly ball out towards center field. Easy play for Brown, and there's one away. Here's Chet Lemon, the center fielder. He hit 20 homers, 76 RBIs, and hit 287. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And he walks him. So Chet Lemon is on with a walk. It's the second walk of the inning. And here comes Darrell Evans. He had 16 homers, 63 RBIs, and hit 232. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Easy play for Tony Gwynn. And there's 2 down. Here's Marty Castillo. He hit 234 in a regular season with 4 homers and 17 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards Brown. Should be easy play. And he will make the catch, and the inning is over. So at the end of 1.5, it's still 3-0 Padres. Here's Carmelo Martinez, the left fielder for the Padres. He hit 250 during the regular season with 13 homers and 66 RBIs. Pitch from Morris. He struck him out. That's the first strikeout of the day for Morris, and there's 1 down. Here's Gary Templeton. Templeton had 2 homers, 35 RBIs, and hit 258. Here's going to be the pitch from Morris, and that's going to be a little line shot right at Evans. Not hit hard. Evans makes the play easily, and there's 2 down. Here's Kurt Pavakwa, the designated hitter. He only had 1 homer, 9 RBIs, and hit 200 in the regular season. Only had 80 plate appearances, and here comes the pitch from Morris. And this is a long drive way back, and it is going to be caught on the warning track, and the inning is over. So we head to the third. It's 3-0 Padres. Here's Lou Whitaker. He got on an error when his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And he's going to pop it up towards second base. And there's 1 away. Here comes Alan Trammell. Trammell flew out his first time up. And there's a line shot base hit for Trammell. And the Tigers get their first hit, and he is on first. Trammell taking a little bit of a lead over there at first base. Here comes Kirk Gibson. He popped out his first time up. And there's going to be a fly ball out towards center fielder. Brown chasing hard after it. And that is going to be a double up against the wall. That might score Trammell. Trammell scores from first base, and it's now 3-1. Here's Lance Parrish, the catcher. He's grounded out his first time up. Gibson getting a big lead over there at second. Should score on a single. Here's the pitch, and there's a base hit in the right field. Gibson should score easily. And he will. And Gwen just gets it in. Parrish is held at first, and it's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's Larry Herndon. Herndon walked his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a base hit. Let's see if they send Parrish to third. He takes the big round, and he will advance to third as they held it up. Here comes Barbaro Garbe. He flew out his first time up, and the Tigers have a little rally here going in the third. Here comes the pitch from Thurman to Garbe. That's going to be a ground ball over towards Steve Garvey. Garvey can't get it. It gets by him. And that's going to score Parrish. Herndon will hold at second, and it's now 3-3. Here's Chet Lemon, runners at first and second, 1 out. Lemon walked his first time up. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. Martinez has it easily, and there's 2 away. Here's Darrell Evans. He flew out his first time up. Pitch coming from Thurman. And that's going to be a line shot right at Garvey, and the inning is over. But the Tigers tie it up at 3 apiece. We head to the bottom of the third, and here's Alan Wiggins. He led off the game with a single. And here comes the pitch from Morris. And that's a base hit for Wiggins, his second hit of the ball game. Trying to get a good lead over there. Morris watching him closely. Parrish has a good arm behind that plate, so running could be slim. Here comes the pitch from Morris to Gwen. Gwen singled his first time up. There's a base hit in the right field. They are going to send him to third. Tigers will cut it off, and Gwen is held to a single. Here's Steve Garvey. He grounded out his first time up, scored a run. Here's the pitch. This is going to be a ground ball over towards Evans. And that's going to be a base hit that'll send the runner home. And that should send Gwen to third. And it does, and it's now 4-3 Padres. Here's Greg Nettles. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Infield's playing in. There's going to be a ground ball towards Evans again. He makes the play. They're probably going to go to second and get one. Oh, they went home with it. Gwen looked like he was going to stop, but he ended up taking off, and Evans threw to the plate and got him. So they get the runner going home for the first out of the inning. And here comes Terry Kennedy. He hit a big 2-run homer back in the first. And here comes the pitch from Morris. There's going to be a ground ball to Castillo. This should be an easy double play. And he goes to Whitaker, over to Evans. That's a double play. 5-4-3. And the inning is over. But the Padres reclaim the lead. It's 4-3. Here's Marty Castillo. He flew out back in the second. Pitch from Thurman. That is a smoking line drive base hit for him. Castillo is on first, and here comes Lou Whitaker. Pitch to Whitaker. That's going to be hit on the ground over towards Wiggins. Could be two. And it will be. That's a double play ball. And there's two away. And here comes Alan Trammell. He's 1 for 2. He singled back in the third and has a run scored. There's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. Easy play for Brown. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-3 Padres. Here's Bobby Brown. That's going to be a little tapper right in front of the mound. Parrish jumping on it. And he will throw him out. And there's one down. Here's Carmelo Martinez. He struck out his first time up. Pitch from Morris. That's going to be a fly ball out towards Herndon. Makes the catch. And there's two away. Here comes Gary Templeton. He is 0 for 1 today. He lined out back in the second inning. Pitch from Morris. That's going to be a ground ball over towards Whitaker. He's ranging to his left. And he will pick it up, throw him out on the run. It's a good jumping play by Whitaker as he was ranging over towards the bag. And the inning is over. Top of the fifth. It's 4-3 Padres. Here's Kirk Gibson. He is 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. And there's going to be a base hit in the right field for him. He will round first and hold. Let's see if he tries to attempt to steal here. Gibson trying to get the lead. Thurman will hold him there. Here comes Parrish, who's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. And he struck him out. That is going to be the first strikeout for Thurman. And here comes Larry Herndon, who's 1 for 1. He's got a single and a walk. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. And he walks him again. So Herndon is on. Gibson up to second base. We got runners at first and second. 1 out for Barbaro Garbre. He's 1 for 2 today. He's got a single and an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. That's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. Martinez taking 3 steps to his left, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Here's Chet Lemon. He's 0 for 1. He walked back in the second, flew out in the third. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And he walks him. He walks Chet Lemon. That's going to load the bases for the power hitting first baseman, Darrell Evans. Evans is 0 for 2 today. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. That could score 2 and give the Tigers back the lead as Evans slaps it the other way. Herndon, they're sending Larry Herndon. Tigers are being aggressive on the base paths. And the play at the plate, not in time. And the Tigers take the lead. It is now 5-4. Evans moves up to second on the throw. And Lemon is on third. And the Tigers have runners at second and third now with 2 outs for Marty Castillo. Castillo 1 for 2 today. Looking to see if he can make this lead just a little bit bigger. And here comes the pitch from Thurman. And that's going to be a walk. He walks him. It's now bases loaded again for Lou Whitaker. Whitaker steps in. He's 0 for 3. He's grounded into a double play his last time up. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a little grounder. Weak ground ball over towards Wiggins. And the inning is over. But the Tigers retake the lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-4 Tigers. Here's Kurt Bavacqua. He flew out his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Morris. That's going to be a little ground ball over towards Castillo. He will pick it up, throw him out, and there's 1 down. Here comes Alan Wiggins, 2 for 2 today. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. And he walks him. Morris puts Wiggins on again. And Wiggins, again, looking to see if he can get a good lead here in the 5th. Morris throws back to first, holds Wiggins there as he's safe. Here comes Tony Gwynn. He's also 2 for 2 today with a couple of singles. And the pitch, and Morris walks him. So it's now first and second, nobody out. That top of the order is definitely doing some damage to Morris today. Here's Steve Garvey. He's 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Tigers need a big play here. Here's a fly ball out towards right field from Garvey. Gibson chasing it down. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Wiggins going to try to head the third. Here comes the throw in. They cut it off, and he will be in at third. So now it's runners on the corners, 2 outs. And here comes Greg Nettles. Nettles 0 for 2 today. Pitch from Morris. Nettles steps out. Steps back in, and here comes the delivery from Morris. And he struck him out. That's a huge strikeout for Morris to end that rally. And it's now at the top of the 6th, 5-4 Tigers. Here's Alan Trammell, 1 for 3 today. Trammell flew out in the first, singled in the third, and flew out in the 4th. And here comes the pitch. And Thurman walks Alan Trammell here in the 6th. Trammell's on. And here comes Kirk Gibson, 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Here comes the pitch from Thurman. And there's a long drive. That is going to be gone deep into the seats in right field. It's now 7-4 Tigers. And that is going to be all for Mark Thurman. And the Padres are going to stick with the left-handers. Craig Lefferts will come into the ballgame during the regular season. Lefferts was 3-4, had 10 saves, had a 2.13 earned average in 106 innings. And he will face Lance Parrish, who's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. That's going to be a little tapper out in front of Terry Kennedy. And he's trying to pounce on it. And that's going to be an easy play. Parrish is out. And here is Larry Herndon. One down. He is 1 for 1 today. He's been walked twice and has a run scored. And here comes the pitch from Lefferts, and that's going to be a base hit in the center field. Bobby Brown gets it in to hold him to 1. And here comes Barbaro Garbe, 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts, and that's going to be a base hit in the right. Let's see if the Tigers send Hernan to third. They will. Gwen just gets it in. It's now runners on first and third, 1 out here in the 6th. And here comes Chet Lemon. 1 for 1 today with a couple of walks. Pitch from Lefferts. It's going to be right down the middle. Lemon swings through it, and it's a strikeout. So first strikeout of the game for Lefferts. And here comes Darrell Evans. He had a big 2-run single back in the 5th that scored a couple runs to give the Tigers the lead. And here comes the pitch from Lefferts. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to score a run. See if Garbe heads over to third. He will. Gwen tosses it in. Wiggins cuts it off. And the Tigers have runners at first and third. It is now 8-4. And here comes Marty Castillo. Castillo 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. And that's going to be a strikeout. Castillo watched it go by. And it's now a strikeout. And it's now at the end of 5.5, excuse me. It's 8-4 Tigers. Here's Terry Kennedy. He homered back in the 1st off of Morris. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And it's going to be a pop-up towards first base. Easy play for Evans. And there's 1 down. Here comes Bobby Brown. He's 0 for 2. Pitch from Morris. He struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Jack Morris. And there's 2 away. Here's Carmelo Martinez. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a flyout. There's going to be a little pop-up over towards Whitaker. He takes a few steps onto the outfield grass and will make the play. And the inning is over. So we head to the 7th. It's 8-4 Tigers. Here's Lou Whitaker. He's 0 for 4 today. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball over towards second base. Wiggins charging hard to get this one. And he can't get it. It rolls under his glove. Wiggins, they're going to call it a single and an error as Whitaker moved over to second. That's the 2nd error of the day on Alan Wiggins. And here comes Alan Trammell, who's 1 for 3 with a couple runs scored. Trammell, the pitch, 3, that is going to be a walk. He walked him. And the Tigers have runners at first and second. Nobody out for Kurt Gibson. He is 3 for 4 today with a home run, a double, and a single. He is a triple away from the cycle, and he has 3 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Greg Lefferts. And that's going to be a tapper right back to the mound. And he is going to go to second with it to get that one. And there's 1 down. Here's Lance Parrish, 1 for 4 today. Here's the play for Terry Kennedy. Little pop-up right behind the plate. Easy one. And there's 1 away. Or excuse me, that's 2 down. And here's Larry Hernan, 2 for 2. Couple walks and 2 runs scored. And he walks them again. The Padres have walked Larry Hernan 3 times today. And the bases are loaded, and that's going to be all for Craig Lefferts. Dick Williams has seen enough. And Greg Booker is the new pitcher for the Padres. During the regular season, he was 1-1 with a 3.30 in 57 innings. Padres, usually their pitching was their strong point this year, and they are really struggling today. Lots of walks and lots of hits given up. And here comes the pitch from Booker to Whitaker. And that's going to be a line shot base hit. Could score Gibson from second. Let's see what the Tigers decide to do here. Gibson takes a big round, and they are going to send him. The Padres will cut it off. And it's now first and second. 2 runs scored. 10-4 Tigers. And here's Chet Lemon. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. And he walks them. Another Padres walk. That is the 9th walk by the San Diego Padres today. Along ago with those 14 hits, the Tigers have had base runners all day long. It's now 10-4, bases loaded for Darrell Evans. He is 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Here comes the delivery from Booker. And Evans a much better hitter against right-handed pitching. And there's going to be a smashing ground ball right towards Wiggins. He doesn't have to even move for it, and he will throw him out to end the inning. And at the end of 6.5, it is 10-4 Tigers. Here's Templeton versus Morris. Morris has gotten him out twice today. Templeton is 0 for 2. And here's a ground ball over towards Evans. It's going to be easy play. And there's 1 down. Here comes Bavacqua. He's 0 for 2. Pitch from Morris, and he will walk him. He walks Bavacqua. That's the 3rd walk by Morris today. And here's Alan Wiggins, 2 for 2 with a walk. Pitch from Morris. That's a little tapper right back to the mound. See what Morris can do here. He goes to second for 1. Over to first. That's going to be a 1-6-3 double play. And the Tigers are out of the inning. So a good play by Jack Morris, and they turn the double play. And leading off for the Tigers here in the top of the 8th is going to be Marty Castillo. He is 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Booker. And that's going to be a ground ball towards Templeton. Easy play for him. Gets Castillo out, and there's 1 away. Here's Lou Whitaker. Whitaker 1 for 5 with a run scored. He's been gotten on by a couple of errors also. Here comes the pitch from Booker. And that's going to be a tapper towards Templeton. He's going behind the bag to try to get this one. And that is going to be picks it up, throws him out. Good play by Templeton, showing that range. And there's 2 down. And here's Alan Trammell, 1 for 3 today. Couple of walks. And the pitch from to Trammell is going to be a base hit in the left field. That is his 2nd hit of the ball game. And the Tigers have a man on. Here's Kirk Gibson. He's 3 for 5 today with 3 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Booker. That's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. Easy play for Bobby Brown, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 10-4 Tigers. Here's Tony Gwynn. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. And here comes the pitch from Morris, and that's going to be a base hit. So that's the 3rd hit for Tony Gwynn. And here comes Steve Garvey, 1 for 3 with a couple of RBIs. Pitch from Morris. It's going to be a fly ball out towards left. Easy play for Herndon, and there's 1 down. Here's Nettles, 0 for 3 today with a fly out, a fielder's choice, and a strikeout. And here is a long drive by Nettles out deep into right field, and it is gone, a solo home run. And it's now 10-5 Tigers, but Nettles crushes that one, 10-6 with the runner on, and that is going to do it for Jack Morris, and we'll be right back. So Sparky Anderson had seen enough of Morris giving up some big runs in this game. It's a 10-6 Tiger lead, and they're going to go with Willie Hernandez, who has been lights out all season long. He is 9-3 with 32 saves, 1.92, and 140 innings pitched. The Cy Young favorite this year, and here comes Terry Kennedy versus Willie Hernandez. And here comes the pitch from Willie Hernandez. And he struck him out. He strikes out Kennedy for out number 2. And there are 2 down, and here comes Bobby Brown, 0 for 3 today. And Hernandez strikes him out, so Hernandez comes in and strikes out the only 2 batters he faces. And we head to the top of the 9th, and it's 10-6. Here's Lance Parrish leading off. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the pitch from Booker. And there's going to be a ground ball towards short. Easy play for Templeton. And there's 1 down. Here's Larry Herndon. Been walked 3 times today. And he's going to hit one out towards right field. Gwen makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Barbaro Garbe, 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Pitch from Booker. And this is a long drive way back, and it's going to hit the top of the fence, and he is going to be in with a double. And here comes Chet Lemon, who's 0 for 2. It's also been walked 3 times. Pitch from Booker. And he hit him. He up and inside and hits Lemon on the shoulder, and that puts him on. And here is Darrell Evans, 2 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Pitch from Booker to Evans. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Should be an easy play for Templeton. He got him, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. It's 10-6 Tigers. Here's Carmelo Martinez. He's 0 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Willie Hernandez. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. He pulled it past Castillo. Herndon gets it in. And they have a base runner. Here's Gary Templeton. Templeton is 0 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Hernandez, and that's going to be on the ground towards Trammell. This should be 2. There we go. Trammell to Whitaker to Evans. It's a 6-4-3 tailor-made double play, and there are 2 down. Here's Bavacqua 0 for 2 with a walk, and the pitch from Willie Hernandez is going to be a fly ball out towards Chet Lemon. This should be an easy play. He is heading toward to his right with it. And on the run, he is going to make the catch. And that is the ball game. And the Tigers take game 1 by a score of 10-6. Jack Morris will get the win in this one. Should be a save given to Willie Hernandez. And they will not give him the save, but the Tigers take game 1 by the score of 10-6. Stars of this game are going to be Kirk Gibson, Barbaro Gabay, and Darrell Evans. All had 3 RBIs. It's not the greatest pitching for today's game, but as the Tigers again take game 1, and they lead the World Series now 1-0, and we'll see you the next one on your home for Strat-o-matic Baseball.